Welcome to The Explainer. In the story of Hatim, victory and defeat can flip in an instant. Today, we're diving into one of the most brilliant deceptions in the entire series, a moment that will absolutely make you question everything you thought you knew. So let's just get right into the central question of this whole arc. How can a hero possibly survive after his soul has literally been stolen by a demon? I mean, that sounds like game over, right? Well, let's find out. Okay, let's set the scene. We're talking about Dajjal's soul-stealing ploy. This isn't just any old evil plan. This is a villain's ultimate trap. So picture this. Our hero, Hatim, is chained up, completely powerless. And the evil wizard Dajjal isn't just trying to defeat him. Oh no, it's way, way worse. He's summoning these so-called Masters of Darkness to literally claim Hatim's soul. Dajjal's plan is terrifyingly simple, which is what makes it so chilling. First, you summon a demon. Then, you extract the hero's soul. And finally, you trap that soul in satanic fire for all eternity. It really seems like a perfect, inescapable trap. And it works. From everyone's point of view, the soul is taken. Hatim's body just slumps over, lifeless. Dajjal and all his followers start celebrating. They think they've won. The hero is gone. The story's over. Or is it? Just as the villains are soaking in their victory, a familiar song starts to play. A sound that just shouldn't be possible. And that's when we get to the great deception. Because, as you're about to see, nothing is as it seems. And there he is. The real Hatim walks in, sword drawn, totally fine, ready for a fight. You can just imagine the look of pure shock on Dajjal's face. How is this even happening? So here is the absolute genius of it all. What Dajjal thought happened was that he took Hatim's soul. But what actually happened? He was tricked. That wasn't Hatim in chains. It was an ally, Mika, in a magical disguise. So instead of gaining power, the ritual backfired and severely weakened Dajjal. The hero's plan worked to perfection. So in his big moment of triumph, Dajjal actually made himself completely vulnerable. He's weak, he's outmatched by the real Hatim, and he has no choice but to make a really embarrassing retreat. Now, even though the mastermind has fled, his second-in-command is still around, and his fate is about to prove a very important point. As you sow, you reap. This is also how the third question finally gets answered. Dajjal's underling, Aqrab, got his power by magically enslaving children. But with Dajjal weakened, the enchantment is broken. The very same kids he tormented are now free, and they immediately turn on him. And in a beautiful moment of poetic justice, Hatim traps Aqrab in his own magical prison, making him a slave to his brother's music. You couldn't ask for a better illustration of the phrase, as you sow, so shall you reap. Aqrab's evil was literally turned right back on him. And believe it or not, understanding this very principle is the answer to the third of Hatim's 7 great questions. Answering the question releases this wave of positive energy. The cursed forest is instantly healed and becomes lush and green again, and all the children are finally able to return to their families. It's a complete and total victory for the good guys. But you know how it is for a hero like Hatim, the journey never really ends. As soon as one quest is complete, another one begins, and this one sends him to a new land. That's also a very familiar place. Suddenly, a voice from the heavens announces the next challenge. Bring news of the talking mountain, Govinda. A talking mountain? Okay, that's definitely a strange and mysterious new task. So where do they start? The first clue points them to Kofchufa, a land of giants. And this is a really big deal because this is actually the homeland of Hatim's loyal sidekick, Hobo. Meanwhile, while all this is happening, a secret plan is being put into motion. It starts with good intentions, but it's about to turn a moment of pure joy into absolute terror. This is one shocking cliffhanger. So what's the plan? Well, Princess Jasmine finds out Hatim is headed to Kofchufa. She misses him terribly and decides to travel there in secret to surprise him during the New Year festival. It's a really romantic gesture, but, of course, Dajjal's spies find out about it. The scene is set perfectly. Hatim arrives at the vibrant festival, and he's pulled into a dance with this mysterious masked woman. And then comes the big reveal. She removes her mask, and of course, it's Jasmine. He's stunned, it's joyful, and it's all tragically brief, because just as they reunite, the attack begins. You see, Dajjal was watching the whole time. He knew Jasmine's plan, and he saw the perfect opportunity for revenge. Why fight Hatim head-on when you can strike at the one thing he values most? Right at that moment of reunion, his demonic birds dive out of the sky. And before anyone can even react, Jasmine is seized by these monstrous birds. They just lift her straight into the air and fly off into the darkness, leaving Hatim watching helplessly from the ground, absolutely horrified. And this leaves us with a devastating final thought. Hatim outsmarted Dajjal and saved his own soul, a brilliant victory. But in doing so, he set in motion the very events that led to Jasmine's capture. So, who truly won the day? A clever victory has just paved the way for a catastrophic loss, and the stakes have been raised higher than ever before.